Our reporter Iviwe Poti is in Port Elizabeth. We cross to her now. Iviwe, what was the thrust of Mandela Galo's message today?
Well, definitely a full crowd that came out here where we are at the Lilian Ngoyi horn. Mainly, I think some of the important issues that he touched on, especially towards the end, was the fact that the AIC actually wants to do away with provinces, saying that, that's just a system that can be incorporated already at national government and there's no need to have those lower structures, and also as well as municipalities. They also alluded to a number of factors that include corruption, saying that, for example, they felt that the tender system was one of the core reasons of corruption in South Africa, saying that they would probably have a Department of Works that can actually offer all of those services without having to take out those tenders, because as the AIC, they feel that that is a method in terms of providing for what he calls your selective cadres, which are, your political affiliates. They also alluded to matters of education, safety and security, a health system in South Africa, also very lengthily spoke about the health system. They spoke about security services and increasing police officers, to tackle the issues that we have in South Africa in terms of gang-related violence, gender-based violence, saying that if we have more police visibility and more police, we might find that those issues might be addressed. He also touched on social development, saying that the AIC would actually like to see the social grants being extended a bit further in terms of also being able to provide a grant for unemployed graduates. They also spoke obviously to the issue of land, which is a very important issue in South Africa at this stage, saying that they as a party also believe that there should be land without compensation, but most importantly saying that they felt that there should be a system where you can actually rectify or be able to see if a person has more than one RDP house, people should have access to land. They would then fast track in terms of farming and generating income, specifically for those in the rural areas. And I think another important factor that Mandela Galo, actually the president of the AIC, alluded to is the fact that they wanted more recognition for traditional leaders, and that traditional leaders shouldn't be politically affiliated, to ensure that they are key role players in terms of the development of rural areas, and also saying that would then also link in very nicely with taking away in terms of giving political leadership within the provinces.
Iviwe, how was his message received by the supporters this afternoon, especially when it comes to an emotive issue like land and jobs?
Looking at the crowd that has come out here, there's a large number of youths. So I think in response to what he was saying about, the grant for the unemployed graduates, RDP houses starting from the age of 18 years, not, limiting it to anyone, but if you don't have a house from the age of 18. When he spoke to the youth, you could see in terms of the crowd, they were very engaged in what he was saying. But in retrospect, with everything that he was saying, the whole crowd has actually responded very positively. There are a number of buses that have come out as well. We will try and speak to some of the members that were actually here. They did run at a bit of a delay, but a large number of people have come out. They filled this hall.
Iviwe Poti, our reporter, coming to us from Port Elizabeth, where the AIC has successfully launched its election manifesto.